Well, as of early evening, thunderstorms once again fairly active across the southern plain states. Viper 2 looking more like Memorial Day weekend instead of 4th of July weekend. And with any storms that are out there this evening, potential will exist for 60-mile-per-hour winds, perhaps some hail, and don't forget the lightning. We've had severe thunderstorm warnings throughout portions of Kansas and through northwestern Oklahoma, so that will obviously be a possibility throughout the evening hours. In fact, there's the view from Independence as of early evening with the cloud cover in place. And that threat for storms around, reports of wind damage near and just to the south of the Wichita area as of early evening. From the metro, just some puffy cumulus clouds around, but again tracking those storms off to the north, and it was another hot day. The high 103 degrees, the record high 107 back 100 years ago. That was a nasty summer too. This one, we're not too far behind it. The low was 75, normals are 92 and 72. We haven't felt normal in a long time, and it may be a few days. So you look at the southern plain states and you look at all this thunderstorm activity, makes it a bit tough to believe that we actually have that summertime ridge of high pressure or that heat dome in place. Well, one core to the heat is out here, out across the Rockies. And if you look here across the lower Mississippi Valley, you're going to see an area where there's basically very little precipitation going on. That's the other core of the heat. And in between the two, that high pressure area is weakened a bit. Now, it hasn't weakened enough to be reflected at the surface temperature. So in other words, it's still hot, but it has weakened enough to allow some thunderstorms to form during the heating of the day. And we will once again see those coming up for the 4th of July. So not everybody will see rain. The rain chance is about 20 or 30%, but if you do see storms, there'll be the potential for damaging winds and frequent lightning. So here's the futurecast, perhaps a storm or two in the morning for the 4th, but by afternoon, here it goes. Scattered thunderstorms once again. No one area really favored more than the other, perhaps maybe more toward the north and east, but we've seen hit and miss storms just about everywhere the last few days. So if you have outdoor plans for Monday for the 4th of July, just stay weather aware. I would not cancel my plans. Notice that throughout the evening hours, the storms go away. Overnight forecast, it looks this way. Low in the metro, 76, Bartlesville, 70 degrees. Chance for storms, especially during the evening hours. Fayetteville, again, the cool spot at 67. There's Grove at 72. Then for the 4th of July, might have to bump these up a notch. We'll call it upper 90s to low 100s. High in the metro, between 98 and 100 degrees. Oklahoma City and Stillwater at 101. And the chance to see a few thunderstorms. For fireworks, the chance for rain is 20%. Temperature around 87. And the sunset will be at 8:45 p.m. Okay, here's the rest of the forecast. Hot for Tuesday and Wednesday, once again near 100. By Thursday and Friday, the high weakens a little bit more, slightly cooler with at least a low chance for some rain.